Two people can stand on the same sidewalk. They can request the same Uber ride at the same minute to the same destination and still see different prices. That sounds impossible. A ride has one distance, one route, and one moment in time. So why can the price change from one screen to another? Because Uber is not showing you a fixed fare. It is making a prediction about demand, driver supply, traffic, timing, and what the marketplace will accept. The final number appears simple, but behind it is a system neither the rider nor the driver can fully see. And once you understand that system, an Uber fare stops looking like a price. It starts looking like an experiment. The first mechanism is real-time pricing. Traditional taxis usually begin with a visible rate. Distance and time increase the meter. Uber works differently. Before the ride begins, the app produces an upfront price. That estimate can include distance, travel time, traffic, demand, and available drivers. If many people request rides while few drivers are nearby, the fare can rise. This is commonly called surge pricing. Higher prices discourage some riders and encourage more drivers to enter the area. The market moves toward balance, but the system updates constantly. A price can change while you close the app, wait a minute, and check again. And a recent Consumer Reports investigation found something stranger. People requesting virtually identical rides at nearly the same time sometimes received significantly different fares. On one tested route, dozens of simultaneous requests produced 29 different prices. Uber challenged the comparison. The company said prices can change almost every second and that multiple requests can affect local demand. Uber also says its upfront prices are not personalized using a rider's personal characteristics or past behavior. The investigation showed variation. It did not reveal the exact reason behind every price, but for the rider, the result is still unsettling. The price on your screen may not be the only price the system is offering. That uncertainty creates the second mechanism, price framing. Sometimes the app displays one fare crossed out beside a lower number. The screen may describe the new amount as lower than usual. Your brain does not evaluate that lower price alone. It compares it with the crossed out number. The higher figure becomes an anchor. Now the current fare feels like a saving. You are no longer asking, is this ride worth $40? You are asking, should I take it before the price returns to 50? Consumer Reports found cases where a crossed-out comparison appeared much higher than the ordinary prices shown to other riders for the same route. Uber disputed the idea that these were fake discounts. It described the crossed-out number as historical comparison messaging. But the psychological effect does not depend on the label. A higher number appears first. A lower number feels safer beside it. And the possibility of losing that lower fare creates urgency. The app does not need a countdown timer. The moving price becomes the countdown. Then comes the third mechanism. The rider's fare and the driver's pay are no longer simple mirror images. Many passengers assume that when their fare rises, the driver receives most of the increase. But modern upfront pricing systems can calculate what the rider pays separately from what the driver is offered. The platform sits between both sides. The passenger sees a fare. The driver sees an offer. Neither side automatically sees the full calculation shown to the other. Research using large sets of driver trip data found that after newer dynamic pricing systems were introduced, driver pay became less predictable, while the platform share increased. Uber disputes claims that its algorithms manipulate riders or drivers unfairly. It says upfront pricing gives both sides useful information before they accept. But the structure creates a powerful information advantage. The platform knows what the passenger may pay. It knows what a driver may accept, and it can adjust both sides without revealing the entire bridge between them. Rain, traffic, events, airport demand, and driver shortages can genuinely raise the cost. The problem is not simply that prices move. The problem is that the logic behind the movement is mostly invisible. So how do you protect yourself? First, treat the first fare as an offer, not a fixed truth. If the ride is not urgent, wait briefly and check again. Second, compare the actual price with your own sense of value, not with a crossed out number chosen by the interface. Third, compare another ride service or transportation option when the fare suddenly feels extreme. The goal is not to defeat the algorithm. You do not have the data required to do that. The goal is to restore comparison, because opaque pricing becomes most powerful when one temporary number feels final. Uber does not need to force you into a ride. It only needs to make the current offer feel like the only reasonable moment to accept. But now you can see the three layers: the moving fare, the price anchor, and the hidden distance between what the passenger pays and what the driver receives. The car is visible, the route is visible, the price is visible. The system choosing that price is not. This is mind-rigged. See the system. Break the loop.